This is to explain the expansion and condensation process that can be done deep inside our body for the deeper body work. First of all, expansion and contraction is a universal process. The universe is expanding and contracting as we read in science. A flower expands to receive and contracts to kind of assimilate or rest, and then again expands, contracts. This is there everywhere, even in the dough, the atta dough, to make the chapatis. We are kneading into the matter to make it more softer, to make it more pliable. In yoga asana, we're always doing expansion and contraction. So for example, this is contraction, this is expansion, this is contraction, this is expansion. Okay, now the same can be done deeper into the body. So when we go into the body, most of the time we miss the substance aspect. Everything is made of something, and that is the substance. Now the bones, the flesh, etc. What appears as hard sometimes on the inside, it need not be that hard. Its natural nature in the substance is actually being more softer, subtler, with a greater capacity to receive something from the higher consciousness. But that's not the normal nature. We are entangled with our memories, our emotions, other people's stuff and all that. So now the expansion and condensation becomes a very interesting process. Now to do this very obviously, this is condensing, this is expanding. So when you're expanding, you're stretching the cells. You're stretching the cells, so the cells has got locked into some pain, got locked into some memories, got locked into some emotions. When you're stretching it out, the cells get an opportunity to release something and even go into a more receptive posture unto you, O higher, unto you, O vastness, unto you, O light, unto you, O grace. They get into that posture of open to receive. And then this is condensing. Condensing is intimacy of the cells. The cells kind of come together closer and closer. What we don't understand is the cells heal each other. There's a lot of contagion that can happen within the cells. The limiting side we know, that's how diseases and other things kind of percolate. But the other thing is also true. Light or joy or grace that is received can also pass through the cells directly and heal each other. So condensing brings together the cells together, first of all to heal. But in another way of speaking, when we expand and the body cells have received something, then condensing is a way of assimilating or reconfiguring around a new center. A new quality that has formed, cells kind of configure around that. Okay, but this needs to be done often, like taking a bath. Expansion and condensation, expansion and condensation. Now, one of the practices that we recently explored with a small group is take a small portion in your body. Let's say it could be this portion, okay? And let us say you notice that there is a little bit of heaviness, maybe some emotional clogging is there. Okay, great. Now, how do you release it? Thinking about it will not release it. Feeling about it will not release it, it will only entangle it. We have to do the deeper body work. There are many methods. This one is, you can even do it physically with the hand and then do it inner and inner subtle. So even if you place your hand, for example, and mildly stretch, and you get the art of stretching at different points, stretching at different, same thing I'm showing here. Stretching at different points, minute, stretch. You can keep going as long as you want with that natural breath. And this kind of releases something out. And then this is condensation. Okay. Now, the same thing we did in a slightly different manner. It came as an intuition. Just take this and this is the top part and this is the bottom part of this. Just expand, like in this portion, expand, 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 connecting it to the above as much as possible. From the surface to the inner, expand, expand, expand. Simultaneously or separately, take the lower part, which is here, expand, 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 expand. Now in this portion, so you're expanding and you're expanding, expanding and expanding. You keep on doing, or if needed, you go closer, expand, expand. Now when that is being done, suddenly something is really revealed that is inside. If we have done some kind of deeper body work for some time, something gets revealed. And suddenly you will see a slight light. You will see a slight subtle color. You will see something that represents a higher that is now living but submerged in the entanglements. By you expanding like this, it gets revealed, it gets more prominent. Now, with your full concentration and awareness and breath, enter into that. It may be a little bit here, it may be a little bit inside. Enter into that tiny lightness, enter into that tiny supple softness, and condense and expand, condense and expand, condense and expand, and condense and expand. Slowly that starts filling this region. So this becomes a very natural and a subtle and a superior method to transform our body. We can do it as much as we want, except without too much effort or strain. We can do this practice throughout the day whenever we find some time.